Lesson 2, Unit 5. Monitoring the schedule. This step is to ensure that the project is following the planned timeline and meeting the milestone objectives in the schedule. Monitoring is to determine if there are any factors that are creating variations from the planned schedule. These factors may be internal or external, and you will need to evaluate the impact of the schedule and determine various actions to try to bring the schedule back to its original status. On a regular basis, the project team will submit progress reports on the activities they are responsible to complete. You will use this information to determine if the project is on track or delayed. For example, if an activity is reported to have lasted more days than originally planned, but the activity is not on the critical path and there is enough slack to cover the delay, then the project aim might not be affected and no action is required. But if the delay occurs on an activity in the critical path, then the project will be delayed. The graph shows that as of the date of the report, which is shown with the vertical red line, there are 3 activities that have been completed as planned, 2 activities that are ahead of schedule, and 2 activities that are late. The Gantt chart makes it easier to monitor the progress of the project. The black color over the blue color on the horizontal blue bars shows the progress on each activity. The bars in red show the activities on the critical path. Variance analysis is performed to determine the degree of change between the actual schedule and the baseline schedule. The purpose is to identify variations. These can result from differences between the actual duration dates with the original estimates. As the project team makes progress, more and more data will be collected that shows the variances. The actual time needs to be entered in the scheduling system to help monitor the variances. For example, a delay of 10 days is reported in the completion of an activity in the critical path. The delay will cause the entire project to be delayed by 10 days, which will require an extension to complete the project. A simple control table can be used to track the trends in the schedule performance. The table can show the times when the project was behind the schedule. This can help identify the corrective actions you need to take to bring the project back on track with the planned schedule estimates. The example shows a schedule with a table that compares the planned duration of the activities and the actual duration, with an estimate of the duration variances. This column can be added in a Microsoft Project tool to automatically calculate the variance. Monitoring should be done on a regular basis to help identify variances with the planned schedule. For projects that have a critical schedule constraint, the monitoring should be as frequent as possible to detect variances and implement changes to get the project back on track. The results of monitoring the schedule will lead to decisions to make changes in the schedule. The changes can also result in changes to the scope or the budget. All changes should be analyzed before they are approved.